In the next lesson, we will apply the harmonic concepts that we have just discussed to your first jazz standard, perhaps the most famous and widely used of all standards, Autumn Leaves. I promise you that you will have endless fun improvising on this beautiful chord progression. But before you do that, you have to learn how to comp on it. You have to learn to internalize the sequence of chords. You have to get used to the sound of one chord naturally leading into the next. You also have to familiarize yourself with the structure. Autumn Leaves is a standard in the AAB format. This means that there's an A section consisting of 8 bars, which is repeated twice, and a B section consisting of 16 bars, hence AAB. You see that in the chart, the A, that's the first 8 bar, the A section is in parentheses. And in bar 8, you have a colon sign. That means that you have to go back at the beginning of the A section before you proceed with the B section, and that's the AA. Amongst all the chords of Autumn Leaves, there's only one shape that we have just mentioned in passing in previous lessons. For all the others, as we will see in a moment, you can use the standard shapes I've shown you. The one chord that stands out is A minor 7 flat 5. We call this a half diminished chord, and it is a minor 7 chord with a flat 5. In many charts, such as the one we're using now, you will see the symbol as a circle with a stroked circle, and that's a half diminished. And there are two standard shapes for a half diminished chord. One, which is the one we will use in Autumn Leaves, has the root on the bottom E string, and in the case of A, this is an A minor 7 flat 5 or A half diminished. And the other one has the root on the A string, same chord, one octave up with the root on the 12th fret, A minor 7 flat 5 or A half diminished. So let's quickly run through the chord progression of Autumn Leaves. It starts with a C minor 7 with a shape that you know, very simple shape, going into an F7, and the F7 we play an F7 9, the chord you would play in blues. Moving on to a B flat major 7, and then to E flat major 7. Hear already how it flows naturally. Beautiful voice leading. Then that exotic chord, the A minor 7 flat 5, into D7 and ending with G minor. And that's the A section, and it would go How boring is this G minor played for 8 beats with the same chord? Don't then. Move. As I told you before, give spice. Other things that you can do to spice up your comping, embellish with the 9 is a technique that we have seen already, particularly for the first chord. C minor 7, you stress the 9th for a moment before you move to the F7. One possibility of embellishment. The other possibility, the targeting. So you would play it. For instance, these are just suggestions. And it sounds richer, it sounds jazzier, it sounds better. So that's the A part. Let's play it again. B part you start from A minor 7 to D7 to G minor. Then you insert the A part, but don't think about that. Just follow the chart. C minor 7 to F7 to B flat major 7 to E flat major 7. And then again, A minor 7 flat 5 to D7 to G. Turn around at the end, A minor 7, D7, G. And if you're watching this, it may sound confusing. If you look at the chart, it certainly is not. The chart tells you everything. So do experiment. Backing track number 8 is a full backing track for Autumn Leaves, and spend some time just playing chords and experimenting with embellishment techniques that I've told you, so you, as I said, internalize the chord structure and the voice leading from one chord to the next.